Hello everyone, welcome to another video. This one is a tour of... No, wait, I'm getting confused because I recorded two videos on December, but I wasn't able to finish them. This one is an old sketchbook with me. This sketchbook is a very old sketchbook that I abandoned, and someone in the comments asked, like, how do I approach drawing on my sketchbook, how I approach working on a sketchbook spread, and I thought that this video would be the perfect one to show you my approach to sketchbooks and how I work on them. This one I abandoned on, I think, I would have to check the date, but I think it was around 2021/2022. And then I picked it up again, and I decided I wanted it to be kind of a more messy sketchbook, so I wouldn't use a pencil sketch or anything. As you're seeing right now, I started drawing straight up with markers, and I just did that and just let everything kind of flow, you know? So this became kind of my messy sketchbook, but for a long time I stopped working on it, and I just had like a couple pages left, like maybe 3 pages. So and I really wanted to finish it and like put it away with the rest of my finished sketchbook. So I thought, okay, let's tackle this. Let's show how I work on my sketchbooks, especially this one, because this one was very fun to work with, because I was only focusing on having fun with my sketchbook, and this is a point I want to drill across, because if you're not having fun with art, then what's the point, you know? These sketches were already there. These are my OCs, Julius and Nora. Hopefully I'll be able to make a video introducing my OCs to you guys, and you'll be able to know more about them soon. And maybe we could also make Ask My OCs videos after that one. You guys let me know if you would be interested on that. But anyway, the sketch was already there because I made it around that time where the Barbie movie was about to come out, and everybody was doing this meme with their OCs or with different characters. You know, the one meme where I think it's Barbie and Ken like posing for their, I think it's called mugshot. I'm not entirely sure. Someone please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. English is not my native language, so I'm not entirely sure about that. So what I'm doing here is just adding some extra colors so it looks more fun. If you hear honking in the background, I'm sorry, it's just there's a lot of cars and buses driving past right now when I'm recording this. Anyway, for sketchbook spreads, usually I have an idea in mind. I usually draw fan art or whatever it is that I'm like hyper fixated on at the moment. And do a sketch with usually a mechanical pencil. Then I do line art, and then I color it. But on this sketchbook it's a lot more like free-handing stuff, so I use a lot of just markers. Like I'm only using, I think, water-based markers on this one, as you can see, and I'm going like straight into it, you know, like taking my markers and doing like a very base sketch and like guiding lines on the face, and then just drawing. And I'm just not thinking much about it, I'm just drawing, because this is like my messy sketchbook, so I don't really think when it comes to this sketchbook in particularly. I just draw whatever comes to mind first, and I do it with water-based markers and just have fun layering them and seeing what comes out, And if I don't like it, I don't like it, and I try to move on onto the next drawing, or I put a sticky note on top and just try to fix it that way. But I try not to think too much what I'm doing, I just try to have fun with this sketchbook. Anyway, I really wanted to post this on December and the start of January, because I have another video which is a tour of this current sketchbook, like completely finished. But I have a long painful story with kidney stones, and I got awful kidney stone pain around December 18, when I had already finished, I think, the sketchbook. I don't remember if I recorded this on a day where the pain wasn't as bad and I was able to record it, or if this was before the pain started. Anyway, the thing is, I spent my entire December and the entire first half of January dealing with kidney stone pain. I had to rush to the ER twice. Once because I didn't feel any pain, but when I went to the bathroom, there was a lot of blood, more than usual when it comes to kidney stones, and I got scared because I didn't felt any pain that I knew. I mean, I'm used to the kidney stones. I know what kind of pain it is, and I didn't felt any, so I was scared. I genuinely thought I was bleeding out, or something, or like one of my organs had exploded and I was bleeding out. I was, oh my god, that's so dramatic. Anyway, I genuinely thought that, so I went to the ER because I was scared, and they took some tests to see how my blood levels were, if I was indeed bleeding out. They did some images that I don't remember the name of, but basically on the images they were able to see that I had kidney stones, so it was probably just that, and they gave me some medicine in case I needed to do some pain control, and that was it. I was sent back home, and I was very relieved to know that I wasn't, bleeding out. But then, a couple weeks later, the pain started because a new kidney stone was coming down. And that one was very, very big. For those who don't know, kidney stones are usually, on the best case scenario, around 2 to 3 millimeters, and the one I had was 6/7 millimeters. I don't know which one was width and which one was length, but it was 6/7, and that's moderately big for a kidney stone. I had been dealing with the pain for around a month already, and that kidney stone wasn't coming out. So I had gotten to the point where me and the doctor that was following my case, we were discussing surgery options. It was that bad. We were discussing surgery, and thank goodness the next day after discussing surgery, the freaking stone comes out naturally. It was big. I don't know how I managed to get it out of my system. I'm still impressed. And I was joking around the house because I was relieved that it was finally out. And I was joking around that I had given birth to a rock. But yeah, I'm relieved that I don't have to do surgery anymore, because my mom already went through a pretty big surgery um, like we don't have the money to do another surgery, you know, like if we had to, I'm sure my parents would be like, you know, fuck it, you have to get the stone out, you're going for surgery. But I didn't want to, because number one, I'm terrified of surgeries. Number two, I didn't want to put my family through this strain of covering another surgery. So I'm very relieved that this stone is out, and I can and that I'm finally like free of pain. Like, oh my god, I'm so glad. And I'm so glad that I can finally sit down and finish editing this sketchbook, because I was like getting antsy. Like, oh yes, look, see right there, it says December 15. So this was before the whole kidney stone scare started happening. Yes, I was able to record this before that. Okay, so because the kidney stone pain started on December 18 or 19, I don't remember, but around those dates. Anyway, I'm glad I can finally get this out for you. I'm excited to get back to doing videos. So if you have any video requests, as always, leave it down in the comments. I hope you had a fantastic new year. I love you. Bye!